Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
Oh, crying but trying.
Crying but trying.
I saw somebody say that the other day, and I just thought it was kind of funny.
It is?
So I stole it.
Honey, are you...
I'm not crying. I'm good.
Okay. I was like, wait.
No, I'm
You
good.
hiding a cry?
No, I'm good.
You got Morbs back?
No.
They haven't fully
really.
left.
Not really. I don't know.
Morbs.
She's just a darn bitch and tired of tricking about it. I'm good, though.
Life.
I'm good. No, I have a lot of things that are really good in my life, so...
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes
Trying to remember those things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even really have to try that hard. Things are pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
I'm excellent.
Excellent. Fantastic.
I used your... Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Good. A little sleepy, but good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a hot flash?
I do. It's probably the same as yours.
No, I got one.
Okay, tell me.
So the other day I went and checked the mail.
This is so good, so good.
So
This is a good hot flash. These are the things we need to remember.
Yeah. So
Tell the people.
I go and I check the mail, and there is a envelope, and it's got a stamp on it, and it says neighbor and our address. And I see the neighbor it's from, and I think, oh, it's their HOA dues.
Like, it doesn't say Corey and Desiree Axtell.
No.
It just says neighbor and her address.
Yeah. And I'm like, maybe it's their HOA dues because I'm the HOA treasurer. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, but wait, I think they pay theirs. Anyways, I go inside and I put the envelope on the counter thinking nothing about it. Like, I just moved on with my day.
Yeah.
Well, then I get a picture from Corey in text, and it's a letter that was in said envelope. And the letter says, "Dear neighbor, keeping in mind we have a arch on our driveway that has our last fucking name.
Yeah. Well, and
a rock that has our, like, we're,
yes.
Those people."
Yeah.
Anyway, so, and I've introduced
that.
myself to this guy.
Multiple times, I feel like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Corey's always helping get his stupid goat's head stuck out of the fence when he's not home. So the letter says, "Neighbor, please do not cut too close to the fence line when working on your tractor. I've had to repair the fence 3 times. Well, Corey is mad because in our neighborhood, we live in the county, and they...
On 5 acre... It's about 5 acre lots.
5 acre lots. And when we moved in, everything was fine. That house has been sold like 3 times now.
Yep. Since you've lived there.
And so when this guy moves in, he built a fence in between our properties, which is fine. But he didn't go, like, to the pins to find out where the actual property line is. He's like, well, somebody told me it was here.
And
so this fence...
But somebody told Desiree that
Right.
line was, like, 4 feet over, right?
Right, which is where I'm going.
Oh.
The people we bought the house from had the house built.
Yeah.
And planted these trees.
There's 2 trees on the edge.
Well, these trees are now on his side of the fence.
It's so crazy.
So, like, he's making all these rules and stuff. And I'm like, what a chicken shit move to mail a letter to your neighbor.
1,000% agree.
What a chicken shit.
Yeah.
Because I went and talked to him when he put that fence in, and I said, I think that this is on our property.
Yeah.
No, it's not. He was so rude to me, and he mansplained shit to me. And he goes, I have a copy of the plat map.
I do too.
And he goes, you can get that at the title company. I go, I've worked in the mortgage industry for about 16 years, and I look at plat maps all the time. I know exactly what you're speaking about, and I have it too. So Corey was so mad. He went and ordered himself a metal detector. Mm-hmm. And now we're on the hunt to find that pin, and we're going to send him a letter that says if you do not move your fence,
We'll be going to Cort.
Yeah. I'm real close to just paying for a survey. Mm-hmm. Like, what an ass.
I totally agree.
Because also when he put that there, the wind blows that way. So the reason why we work on the fence line so much is because he put that huge fence there, and now it's when tumbleweeds blow through, it's all caught up on our property.
Yeah.
I just think it's rude.
Often, I'm not at your house all the time when like Corey's on his tractor, but that guy's often not outside. So how does he even know that it was from Corey? Like damage can come from your goat. Yeah. Damage can come from, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like lots of things.
Yeah.
I'm like, how does that even break? Like, I don't even understand.
It's a metal.
It's like hog fence.
Hog fencing.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Like he didn't break the fence.
No. Like he's the first one that moved in there. The house is built in 2007. He's the first asshole that moved in there and thought it needed to be fenced right there. Like, we're not even driving on your property, dude.
Yeah.
And you stole our trees.
And walk over and say, hey,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's going on, but you've hit the fence a couple of times.
Yeah, can you be careful?
Yeah.
That would have went over a lot better than a letter in the mail.
1,000%.
He paid 74 cents to send us a letter instead of just saying, hey, man, do me a favor. Stay away from the fence line.
Stop. That me and you, when you tell me not to do something,
I'm going to be on that tractor every day, and I'm going to be real close to that fence line and make you think that I might hit it just to stress your ass out.
Yeah.
It was just so petty.
Take me to Cort.
Yeah.
What are you going to say? I hurt your hog fence?
Yeah.
You will spend a lot of money to take me there.
Yeah, what are you going to do? It was just so ridiculous to me, so.
Well, and
don't be a weenie, chicken shit.
1,000%.
Come talk.
No, like you said, I'm gonna be more willing to be like, shit, I didn't realize that.
Well, after that initial like talk that we had, when I went and told him, I think that the fence is on our land, and he was super rude to me. It was like an hour and a half later, he walked over to our house, and he said, I just wanted to apologize the way that I spoke to you. If you do get a survey and it is on your land, I will move the fence. Like, he knew that the way he talked to me, he was an ass. Well, that's good. And I said, we're really not neighbors who want to cause problems. I said, it's nice to meet you. Like, you know, we're always, like, feel free to talk to us. Well, he don't talk. He sends letters. I'm going to send one back.
He got a big vagina.
I need to borrow some of your wieners.
My wieners?
Yeah, the ones your sister hid all around your house.
Oh.
I'm going to mail him some wieners.
You're going to know who they came from. I got some middle fingers for you.
Oh, I could do a combo. I'm going to do a combo.
Fucking dick.
Yeah. And that's
hopefully he gets the point.
His name's Dick.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I won't really mail it to him, but I would like to.
You want to, yeah.
Right now, I'm tired of taking the high road.
Desiree's
about to start stooping real fucking low.
Des is about to snap.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's lost her ever-loving mind.
When she snaps, you better watch out.
I just need a couple of hours, maybe a couple days. Anyway, what's your hot flash?
My hot flash is a little bit about what we kind of talked about this morning. Mm-hmm. People, these are just two examples, but there's probably more. People who were heavier and now are thin, or strong, weak, and now are strong, or poor and now are wealthy. And I mean, it could be less than a year, and they already calling people fat. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm telling you, we've talked about this, I feel like, every week, because people are out there hinged on the social media.
Like, sis, you were just heavy. How about you be humble and know.
And thankful that you're healthier now.
Yeah. Know what people have gone through or what they're going through. Because nobody wants to feel like that. Nobody wants to be.
No. I love it when they're like, you're just mad because I'm skinny and you're still fat. Whoa. Whoa.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I be getting off of the social media because it's just getting crazy out there.
There's just people that have been like, and a lot of the people have had help to get there.
Yeah. And that's okay.
1,000% okay. If you need help, if you want help, do you, sis. But don't be knocking somebody else. I just cannot.
No.
You're going to tell somebody today, how about say, I never wanted to feel the way I felt, and I would never want somebody to feel the way I felt. If you need help, get it. If I can help you, I'll help you. I mean, and if they don't, let them be.
Yeah.
Let them fucking be.
Yeah. Don't call them fat.
God damn.
Don't call them weak.
You hypocritical.
Yeah. I used to be really strong, and then F45 said, "You're weak now, bitch."
I do.
And you know what? That's okay. I'll get it back.
Just having a little, what do you call it, humility. Because if you don't, God is going to show it to you.
He gonna get you.
Because, girl, you could go from skinny to fat real quick again. If you don't shush up.
Yep. He's been known.
You been there once.
He been knowing.
You could do it again. he be knowing.
Oh, my Lord.
I mean, we all do get a little hypocritical sometimes because we're
do.
human. But
Yep.
just fucking get off. Get off your
Do you think
horse.
that social media makes that worse, though?
Because people have a platform to put it
And
out there.
because then we just see it all the time. Like, people have always been this way, but now, like, they have a platform to reach multiple people to tell them they're fat or poor.
Or any time they get a little bit of emotional, they can put it on fucking social media instead of just sit with your stupid ass emotions. Well, that person's fat, talking about me doing this. And they just sitting there, they fat ass. You rude bitch.
So rude.
You was just sitting there a year ago.
Yeah. 6
Bitch.
months ago. Anyway.
That really grinds my gears. And I know that's an old, people don't love that saying, but I just love it.
Well, yeah, it's a total, like, old man saying.
Grinds my gears.
Yeah.
Welcome to Adventures of Cort. I'm Cort.
I'm Des.
And we're just two peaches over here, sunny, sunshiny girls.
Sunny and sunshiny.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of sunny.
Yeah.
Sunglasses.
Oh my God. My friend is such
autism.
a
Shows up.
weirdo.
You guys, I probably have 10 pairs of sunglasses. Like
Because she goes hard. When she likes something, she goes hard. She gets them all.
the colors.
Yeah, like you went hard with hats. She got like 95 hats.
Tenny runners.
Yeah, hats, sunglasses, tenny runners.
Mm-hmm. They all fit.
Yeah.
No matter what size you are.
I got a lot of earrings.
Fat, skinny.
Yeah. Fat ass. You just mad because you fat. Anyway, so sunglasses. Tell me about them.
I really love them.
Mm-hmm.
I want to wear them. But the second I put them on, I feel like I got to take them off. So, you know, like when you're driving and you're listening or trying to find a place and you feel like you got to turn down the radio so that you can hear it? I feel like I got to take my sunglasses off so I can see correctly. Take them off so I can see correctly because it dims everything. It dulls it. And I want it crisp. I want crisp blue. I want crisp green. It needs to be bright.
And I see. So I read something that says if you have dark eyes, you're not as light sensitive as if you have light eyes.
I've heard that, yeah.
So when you don't have on your sunglasses, and I feel like I'm hiding behind mine because I always got sunglasses on.
You do.
It starts to make me feel like I'm hiding behind mine, like hiding something from you, you know? Remember, no paparazzi. Corey, I tell Corey, like, I feel like the people can't see me if I have them on.
Yeah.
So I will take mine off so that I can show you, like, I'm connected and I hear
looking
what
at my
you're
eyes.
saying.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it is so bright out here. Like, I hate it. I sometimes am like, my sunglasses are not dark enough because I'm so light sensitive. And you just be out there raw dogging
all the time.
Well, how to care? I need to see crisp. I'm like, I can't even see because I'm trying to squint.
Because I'm blinded by the light.
Well, I went golfing with Corey Connor the other day, and he was wearing glasses, not sunglasses.
Yeah.
And he said he really likes them because everything is crisp and he can see better. And I was like, oh my goodness. And he said, and I can find my ball easier. And it was kind of cloudy that day that we went, but I was still wearing sunglasses. And I said, to be very honest, I'm light sensitive, but I'm also vain. And he's like, what are you talking about? I said, I'm not going to be standing out here squinting, making these crow's lines deeper than they're going to be.
I got these laugh lines. That's where mine really
like
going to
this.
be. Mm-hmm.
I hate it. Give me some of your dark sunglasses if you ain't going to wear them.
I know.
Pass them down to your friend.
Really, I should.
Because I put on your other ones you had the other day.
The black one. They're dark.
You wear as a headband.
Yeah.
I love them. I'm like, these are good. They are dark.
I know. And I love them. Like, I put them on and I'm like, I like these. You know, it's like an accessory.
They look cute.
Yeah. And then I get in the truck and I'm like, I got to take them off. Like, I will drive like a half a mile. I'm like, they're going on my head.
See, and like when I'm sitting at my desk, because my desk sits by our windows.
Yeah. And sun comes right through.
Screens are towards the window. So like if I'm looking at my screen, I'm looking towards the light. And some days when that sun's out, it is so bright it hurts my eyes, and I close the blinds.
I just maybe need some sunnies that have the littlest amount of...
What about those yellow ones?
I couldn't do that.
Why?
Can't do that.
I heard they're good for you.
Why? Aren't all
They
sunglasses
provide
good
health
for
benefits, I guess.
Yellow lenses? Just like blue lenses? Just like all the lenses?
I think the yellow lenses, what does it... There's some like health people that be checking about them.
Look it up.
You know the girl we went to school with.
Give me a health benefit and I might use it.
Well, but then you ain't going to be wearing them around me.
I don't know. Like the ones your sister had on the other day at the golf course? She sent us
hers
those.
were cute.
Those were lighter.
Yeah, those are too light for me.
You could see her eyes through
Yeah,
them.
I don't like it. Yellow sunglasses offer benefits like enhanced contrast and depth perception, particularly in low light or foggy conditions. They are also known for reducing glare and eye strain. Additionally, they can help filter out blue light, which is beneficial for screen time and can improve your quality of sleep.
Oh, maybe I'll look into it. Long as it don't dim the colors.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta be crisp. I think it's the type A. I one time
I'm like this, you know what? Shit's out of control. I don't want to see that good.
I one time worked for the eye doctor here in town. Then he told me, because when they do this number 1 or number 2.
Oh my God, it's the longest thing ever. And I'm like, I don't even know anymore.
I'm always like, they're so close, but this one's a tiny bit crisper. And he was like, people like that are type A personality. They want everything as crisp as possible.
You know what? If I was your eye doctor, I'd be like, ma'am, I don't have time for this.
You're taking way too long to figure out. Because I would be like, I don't know.
Lenses.
You know,
I'm out of lenses.
You're like, I don't know. They're like, okay, 1 or 2. 1
I don't
or
even
2.
be thinking about
Fucking
it that
pick.
long. I'm like this, 2, 1, 1. About the same, 2. I'm like rapid fire through there. Why are you overthinking that? And then there's people walking around that need glasses, my sister, and she don't wear them. I said, doesn't it bother you that you can't see?
It would bother me so much.
Dude, it would drive me crazy.
Mm-hmm. She don't
drive me crazy. She doesn't give no shits. Like, she's been that way our whole lives. She's like, I mean, I know what road that is. I've lived here long enough. I'm like, you don't want to be able to, you don't want to be able to read it? It don't bother you? It doesn't. It does not bother her.
There's good.
Meanwhile, Courtney's out here not wearing sunglasses.
Yeah. There's got to be people like me that feel that way.
I'm sure there is.
Right? Make me not the only one. Somebody tell me that I'm not.
I know. I think I just know you're crazy because we're best friends. Like, I know how crazy you are.
I'm fully admitting it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm crazy too.
We all have our own.
Just about different things.
Yeah, we all have our own, for sure.
I'm like, you put way too much thought into that.
Oh, man. What do you got?
We were talking earlier about social awkward situations.
Yeah.
And the things that we do that when we feel socially awkward.
That come out.
And mine is I always say shit or overshare. And then I walk away and we've talked about this. I walk away and I'm like, shut the fuck up, Desiree.
Well, I often walk away and she'll say out loud, shut the fuck up, Desiree.
Yeah. I'm like, why did I say that? Why did I tell them about that? And Courtney's laughing. She's like, I don't know, man. I'm like, me either. I'm going home. And I do it in golf. Like last night I did it and we were walking off the freaking green and I'm like, why did I say that?
There was another point too.
Shut up.
And I don't know exactly what you said, but we were walking off the tee box and you said something and I was like, they gonna get the wrong impression of you. You keep saying shit like that.
I know.
And it was just being funny, but if somebody doesn't know,
I forget that people could
take it a different way.
Yeah. And they totally could. There's probably some people that think about I'm rude as hell. I don't that's my love language is busting balls. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like lighthearted, funny stuff. And like I want it done to me too.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to just be the disher of it.
Yeah.
Right?
If I ain't busting your balls, I don't like you.
Like sometimes Courtney's not into it and she just doesn't dish it back the greatest all the time. Uh-huh. And then you'll get on a roll and I'm like, yes, there's my best friend.
I get too serious sometimes.
I know. I think we all do, but yeah. So socially awkward situation.
Yeah. So last night, and we're only busting your balls because we did have a great time with you.
Yeah. Totally enjoyed your company.
We won't say your name, but we're sitting there and we're talking with a bunch of ladies. And out of the blue, we're talking about names being spelt wrong. And out of the blue,
because mine was spelt on they make you sign up.
Yes.
And so they have all of your contact information and then they fuck it up. I'm like, what was the sheet for?
Yeah. Why
they had your name spelled wrong? I was Destiny. Courtney was Courtney, which is totally wrong.
And then these other two ladies across from us were saying their names were spelt wrong too. So then this lady's sitting there talking with us. And it's the first time that we've sat down and talked to her. And you could feel that she was a little nervous. You could feel it.
Because her partner was gone. And
yeah. Mm-hmm. And then she says this person's name out loud. And as she's saying it, she's signing it in front of her. Mm-hmm. Sign language, signing it. And then she says the next one, and she's signing it. And Desiree and I look at each other like, wait, what's going on? Yeah. Why is she is there somebody
so then you're
hearing impaired here?
Yeah.
Or is she hearing impaired?
Yeah. Yeah. So now you're worried about what you might be doing wrong. Mm-hmm. Or, maybe do I need to face that person so they could read my lips? Am I being rude?
Yes.
Did I not know?
Yes.
Yeah. So now you're getting weird.
Yeah, now you're getting weird. So then we're sitting there and I was talking about how I took a class and people love to know be remembered because we're humans and a little ego-driven. We can try not to be, but that's just who we are. And people love to be remembered by their name. if you remember somebody's name, they're going to treat you better. And this person said that they were trying to do that more, and that the finger spelling helps them to remember it. So then we were like, oh, okay, now we get it. But
now we get it. But
it threw us all the way off.
All the way. I was like, what is she doing?
What the fuck's going on? Because we knew everybody else at the table was not hearing impaired.
Right.
So we were like, wait, what the fuck?
Is she?
Yeah. But we had the best time with her. She's funny as hell.
She was hilarious. Yeah, she was a good, like, chatter, too. Like, you know, learning about you and
Asking
stuff.
questions.
Asking questions.
Yes.
Yeah, I really enjoyed her.
Me too. But I do be doing some awkward stuff, too.
Yeah.
Mine is, well, I'm a loud laugher anyway. I come by it honestly. My whole family is a loud laugher. So I will loud laugh at you.
You are.
But in awkward situations, you get a loud fake laugh. And people that are close to me know. And immediately I can feel it, that they know. And I'm like, fuck. Now I feel so awkward because I'm like, that came off as super fake, didn't it?
If you do it on the phone and we're in the office, I try not to look at you. I'm like, customer service Courtney has entered the chat.
I do that, or like we talked about it before, I want to get out of the situation quickly so I could look like a complete dickhead, because I'm like, I know I'm already socially awkward, get me out of here.
And your exit is
abrupt.
Yeah, very abrupt. And I'm like, oh, we're leaving. I had to go.
I don't want to sit with the discomfort.
No.
I want to get the fuck out of the discomfort.
Run from it. I thought it was funny too that she said, I've never sat down next to you guys and been up close to you guys like this. Like, are you related? We're like, no, we're not.
She goes, you could be sisters.
Yeah, you could totally be sisters. I thought that was funny.
We found a couple other awkward situation ones that are fucking hilarious.
So, Courtney sent me this one, and she goes, this is your worst nightmare.
It is her worst nightmare.
So I'm going to read it to you. I was in a dance class a few years ago, and we had to do improv. Everyone there was a way better dancer than me, so I had a difficult time just with that. Well, my teacher gave us 5 minutes to come up with a dance to a whole song, and you'd have to dance in front of the class alone. I noped the fuck out of there and ran and hid in the bathroom. My cell phone was still in the classroom, but at that point, I didn't care. I decided to sneak out the front door of the studio. Well, there's a small problem there. The walkway to the parking lot was in front of the giant windows of my classroom. I decided to just duck down and run the best that I could.
Like, they wouldn't know if she was ducked down who it was.
Hoping no one saw me. I made it to the car and had my dad run in and get my phone. I didn't go back to class for a few weeks. And that is so true. If somebody was like, we are doing solos in dance class, I would be like, it is my
solo
worst
right
night.
out of here.
Yeah, I'm going to solo my ass
I'm going to show you later.
Yeah.
Solo later.
There is no way. I would die. I would die. Like, there is no question about it. I'm not even in a dance class, and I have slight panic right now.
Me too.
I'm not even in a dance class.
Like, I would have to make fun of myself, but I would try to get out of it, I think.
I would get out of it. I would be like, I need to vomit.
Desiree would get out of it. She would either leave or she would say, absolutely, I'm not doing that.
Well, and it takes me back to when we were doing reels for your mortgage besties. Yeah. And the dancing ones were super popular, and Courtney was all about them, and I wanted to die.
I'll teach you how.
And I did cheer in high school, and we danced all the time, and I used to love dancing at the club, but I hit somewhere in my life, I don't even know where it was. I lost it all. I have zero rhythm. I take myself way too serious. I lost it all. I take myself way too serious. Like, I ain't dancing. And if you see me dancing, just know I am wasted. Like, I'm going to be out for the next 4 days wasted.
You need to take me home if you see me dancing.
Like, I lost it somewhere along the way, and I can't get it back. I can't, like, relax and loosen up or anything. Anytime I start to dance, I'm like, I look like a fucking moron. I'm not doing this. And we would, in the camera in front of us, and Courtney would be, like, moving her hips and snapping and doing her shoulders, and I'm like, can I just tap my foot? I hated it.
Can I do something funny?
But I wanted to be a supportive business partner, and I'm like, okay, I'll do it.
There's that.
And I wanted to wear sunglasses.
So you can't see me.
You can't see me, and I can't see myself because I want to die right now.
There's that. I think we've talked about it before, but there's that class, the Fly Dance Fitness, and they dance.
No, thank you.
I would love it.
No, thank you.
Love it. But if they called out a solo, I might have to leave.
I don't know. I feel like you would bust it. Like you would.
Throw a bust out moves.
Yeah.
Bust a move.
Yeah, she'd be like, oh, I can do that. And like I learned to dance I learned how to dance on counts. And so I would need to count, and Courtney's like, well, you don't need to do that. You just do this. I'm like, no, bitch, it's on a count. It's an 8 count. Okay? I'm not a dancer.
This one said, I farted right in front of my boss, and I started snapping my fingers in an attempt to make it look like not look like a loud ass fart. Can you imagine?
I would die. Yeah.
You ever farted in front of somebody?
When I was in high school.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
It was PE. And we were doing gymnastics. And, you know, back in the day, like, you ate the most bullshit, and it never bothered your stomach. Mm-hmm. I had Taco John's for lunch. Shit. And I had PE right after lunch. Mm-hmm. And we were learning how to do back handsprings.
And you were trying to hold farts in?
I was trying to hold the toot in. And when I went back, it just happened. And I still remember it. And still to this day, when I see that PE teacher, I want to run because he almost dropped me and laughed. I hated it. I hated life. I don't think I went to PE. Like, I skipped PE for that whole week.
I've only told you.
I wanted to die.
I've only told you this story. But
you're the only one I've told this one. And now I've told the people.
Now I told the people. It's the people's issue now.
It's the people's issue. What is yours?
I was working up on the hill. Mm-hmm. Had to do an interview for somebody that I know. I've never even asked if this person knew I farted. And I was bubble gutsy and trying to hold it in.
Oh, God.
And I stood up to say goodbye, and it, like, fell out.
You're like...
And I pushed the chair back so hard, a rolling chair, to make it look like the chair was like... And I gave zero indication that I farted.
Was
Not
it a male or a female? Okay.
No flinching. No.
Nothing.
Shook hands, and out she went. I was like, oh my God. It was the loudest fart.
I had a client I fucking love it. I had a client at my desk, and they're older, and they pushed the chair back and took a step, and it was like,
oh, yeah.
It was one of those little ones that sound like a clap.
I feel like we've had a couple clients do that. Mm-hmm. We're like, did they just fart in the office? They gave zero indication that they did.
He got out of here pretty quick, though.
That's like another person in our lives was at the gym and farted, and everybody wears headphones at the gym, but she said, nope. And she got up and left.
She said, I wasn't even hardly halfway through my workout, and I went home.
Nope, right out of there. There was another one that said that they were a retail cashier.
This is so good. This is some shit, I would say.
They were a retail cashier, and a lady came to purchase a dress, and she said, I'm probably too fat to wear the dress. And she was being funny, like joking about herself. And she said that the lady said, I've never disagreed with a customer, and the customer's always right. And she say, "Yep"?
I would have
I
to
would have been
recover
mortified.
from that.
Me too.
I'm sorry, I'm socially out. And then I would start oversharing and over-explaining.
Yep. 1,000%.
Because I wouldn't be able to just ignore the fact that I just said that to the lady. I mean, there's some of these hosts that would. They would just go with it.
They would.
And they probably would have said it and meant it.
Yep.
Yep.
This is the hose we were talking about in the beginning.
We shouldn't call them hoes.
I mean, we all hoes. Bitches and hoes.
Bitches and hoes. So Besties Rewind is tomorrow.
Yeah, we're excited. I can't get it.
So excited.
So excited. You guys, I'm going to look like I'm 14 again.
I can't wait. Yeah, I feel like you're really going to crush it.
I hope so.
Mine's pretty lame.
It is?
Lame-o, yeah. Like, I don't have a picture that looks, like, that's what I looked like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
don't
I'm not going to do my eyebrows.
Oh, yeah, because
So
you said
I won't
they
have
were
any
non-existent.
They were non-existent. I look at pictures, I'm like, that's a lot of mascara, eyeliner, and you ain't got no eyebrows.
But I think there's a couple of other girls that don't have photos, too.
Yeah.
That just said they're going to wear.
I'm just going to wear it. But Courtney's recreation is going to be epic.
I cannot wait. I
It's
got to
gonna be
find
so
my
good.
photo. I don't know where I put it.
I think it's in your bag.
Is it?
I think so.
Good thing you know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in your bag.
On the side pocket,
Yeah.
maybe.
There's a lot of shit in that bag.
But yeah, Besties Rewind. We got our goodie bags together. We've got, I think, 2 giveaways now. One for the final thing, which Des and I can't win. We're not going to win. But one for the best recreation. And then if this other one follows through, we'll have to pick what we're going to do with it. And then we got some trivia.
Yep.
Some little giveaways. It's just going to be fun. A photo booth.
Yep.
Some old shows. Some good music.
Some appetizers from Curly's.
Drinks with your friends.
Yep.
It's going to be a good time.
It is. So we hope to see you there.
Yeah. Like, share, follow. If you guys would, we would appreciate it. It's the only way we can grow. I know we say it over and over again, but it is the only way we can grow. Okay.
That's all. Hoped you liked it. See you later, homegirls.